All right. Okay. Audio seems to be working. Stream is on. Recording's on. Lighting is fine. All right. Is the recording going to restart? Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Anime Season 6. This time we're going to be talking about number 24, my 24th favorite anime character, and that is... Phone, shush, shush. Uh, that is Captain Tylor from the Irresponsible Captain Tylor. This is this is honest to God one of the funniest animes I've ever seen. Okay, thought I heard something. It's one of the funniest animes I've ever seen. Honest to God, no joke. No joke. It is absolutely hilarious, and Captain Tylor is a massive part of why it's so funny. He at first glance you'd think that he's just this kind of bumbling buffoon, but no, he's actually a lot smarter than you think. He doesn't like to use his brain, but when he does, he actually manages to come up with ways to get out of situations. And even when he doesn't know the answer, even when he isn't sure of what the answer of what to do is, he ends up lucking his way through the whole situation. Like, this man saw his stats screen for life and put all of his skill points into luck and charm, because this man can become friends with any guy, and he can riz up any girl. Like, even creatures that don't have genders are not safe from this man's riz. Because in the first episode, he ends up talking to a AI voice. It is a female AI voice, and ends up rizzing up this AI so much that it actually gains sentience and falls in love with him. And that's the first episode. It's the first episode. This man's riz is completely out of this world. He ends up getting a job working for the military, and by complete accident ends up rescuing a retired admiral. He ends up rescuing a retired admiral from a hostage situation completely by accident, and he ends up getting promoted and becoming the captain of his own ship. And so he's just flying through space with his crew, just going off on adventures, and every woman he meets, he just completely rizzes up. Like, it's no problem. It is absolutely hilarious. It's so funny. The riz on this man is insane. So Tylor is an absolute hilarious character. Like, I always have a good time whenever I'm watching the anime. Um, it is a very funny anime, and if you haven't seen it, go watch it. I can't think of another anime that has made me laugh this much, this consistently. Maybe My Bride is a Mermaid, but only the first time watching it. The first time I watched My Bride is a Mermaid, I thought it was absolutely hilarious, but I went back and rewatched it a couple of years ago, and I barely chuckled, like, at all. It's just not as funny. It's not as funny as it was the first time I saw it. Same thing with another comedy anime called Air Gear. Well, it's comedy, but also kind of shonen, and that has a lot of funny moments. That has a lot of absolutely hilarious moments. And I watched it again a couple of years ago, and again, barely chuckled at any of the jokes. So a lot of comedy animes don't hold up the second or third time you watch it. This one does. This one does. And that's because unlike those other two animes who lean into the jokes, who really lean into the jokes and really rely on the jokes, Irresponsible Captain Tylor gives us the jokes while also playing it kind of serious. Like this is what would happen if a guy like this became a captain. Like it kind of plays it straight, and it's trying to tell its own story, and it is in the absurdity of its story where a lot of the jokes manage to land. The story is so absurd, but it is hilarious. It is very funny. It is very funny, and it continuously makes me laugh even today. So I love it. I love the series, and I love Tylor. He is awesome. He is so funny. The riz on him is insane. It is insane. So yeah, for that reason he earns number 24. So that's it. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Take care.